Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat. On here we talk about style, fashion, shopping, that kind of thing. So if that sounds cool, be sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button, do all those YouTube things, and hang out today. We are going to be doing a review and try on of my latest shipment from Runway. Let's do it. Again, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. Or if this is your first time, thanks for being here. Today we're talking about Rent the Runway, and I like to talk about Rent the Runway. I do it a fair amount. I am, full disclosure, a Rent the Runway partner, and so I do work with them. All of these opinions are totally my own. They don't tell me what to say. So I'll say what I want to say, but I am a Rent the Runway partner, so I guess technically kind of hashtag ad. I think maybe that applies here. I don't know. Anyway, all of my opinions are totally my own. I have used the service long before I started working with Rent the Runway, and I'm a big fan. And if you're considering being a member, I do have a coupon code for you. So if you're thinking that it might fit well into your lifestyle, you're needing some more items, maybe for the holidays, maybe for the winter, please use my coupon. You will get 30% off of your first month. And it is the 10 item plan. 10. That's how many fingers I'm holding up. 10 items. And so you get 5 at a time. So you'll get a shipment of 5. You send them back. You'll get a shipment of up to 5. So if you choose to keep something, let's say you get a coat that you're absolutely loving, you can use it in the second half of the month. You don't have to send it back, which is something that I love about Rent the Runway that some other rental services don't allow you to do. With some, you have to send everything back regardless, but within this month, you get to keep things and it's just part of the service. And so you don't have to swap all 5 out. I do like to swap all 5 out, but that's my own personal preference. And as I said, I'll make some videos talking a bit more about potentially how to optimize, ways to make it work for you, and things to consider that I've run into while using the service. So be sure to subscribe so that you see that video. So the part you've been waiting for, the clothing. Let's see it. So my first item, and oh yes, I did say earlier, so when you use your coupon, if you use your coupon, no pressure, please, truly. If you do sign up, you will get the 10 item membership. For me, I ended up with more in this shipment, because I had a couple of extra spots that I had added on, which is something you can do. If you need more at a certain time, you can add on extra spots. It does cost more, but if you need it, it's worth it. And it's a very fair price, in my opinion, for what you get. And it makes it possible sometimes if there's something you have your eye on, it's never available. It is available. You want to get a set or something, like a matching suit or something, add on that spot. Our first item today is this Ralph Lauren blazer, which BT dubs, this is also Ralph Lauren. This is also Ralph Lauren, actually, so you know I'm a fan. I am picky about fabrics, and this one is nice. It is like a tweed, but it is soft, and stretchy as well. It has some stretch to it. Really interesting, really cool. And check out these buttons. These are really cute, really fun, really nicely tailored. Full disclosure, I have already worn, I think, all of these things. If you want to see how I styled them, go follow me on Instagram. Again, same username, @CatBondStyle. And this was fabulous to style. I was a little tempted to buy it, to be honest. You can buy the items that you have at home at a discount. You can actually buy items that you don't have at home at a discount, which is a game changer. Dangerous is what it is. Okay, so I just threw on this tank. This is also Ralph Lauren. This is actually the Ralph Lauren Black label. This is a cashmere tank top. Got it on ThredUp. I'm also a ThredUp ambassador, so go on Instagram and get a coupon. Anyway, the little hangy thingy is not wanting to go where it is supposed to go. Okay, so let's throw this on. let's run it into some things behind us. So calm down, my gosh. This does add a nice wow factor. I will say it's a very wearable piece. This seems like something that you could actually use day in, day out for a long time. So again, while this adds interest, I wouldn't call this a statement blazer. People would know that you are wearing this one, obviously. So you might not want to wear it 5 days in a row to work, but you could style this so many different ways with the different neutrals. I love it. And another detail I would point out is there is the detailing around the cuff. And yeah, it's actually got a little bit of blue in here, which is cool. So you could wear this with a blue top. I think I've got one here actually that would look really cute. So something like this even would pull out that blue. Cute, cute. On to the next. So our next item is this sweater. This is a cashmere sweater, and this is by Nodam. And I see their ads constantly. If you're watching this, Nodam, you must be trying to reach me personally, because I don't see anyone's ads except for yours. So, and they're fine. This is a cool one. These ones down here are not real buttons. They do not function. This one does, so you can choose how scandalous you want to be. It's not really that scandalous. Okay, plugged this in so that it won't turn off, and got something on my eyelash, apparently. Okay, hello. Here's this one. So as you can see, I was about to say it's performing and off the shoulder. Let's make it sound like that. So it's performing and off the shoulder. So it's an off the shoulder kind of cut. Even if I button up here, it definitely is, which I have seen. I guess it's mostly ones that fold over, but I've seen sweaters with a fold over like this called like a Maryland cut. So it feels like that. And I used to be really into sweaters like that in my pinup phase. And yeah, I like this cut. I think that this is sexy, but it's going to stay on your body. And so it makes it pretty wearable, like a good date night kind of look. So obviously you can see my straps. So you'd probably want to go with a strapless kind of bra for this. Honestly, I don't have a great one right now. Otherwise I would have put it on for you. So we're, just know it's not totally how those are supposed to look anyway. So yeah, here it is. I think it runs a tiny bit small. I think it is supposed to be form-fitting and tighter. Again, sort of sexy, but it's like a little on the shorter side. These are on me, these are like, I don't know, kind of a high-rise jean. So these are kind of a high-rise jean. They're supposed to be like super high-rise, but rises are always really short for me in jeans because I have super long legs. But just know, like, this really is hitting here. It's a little cropped. And if you were bustier, it would of course pull it up even more. So this probably is best paired with a higher waist pant, jean, skirt, whatever. I styled it a couple times, tucked into pants, high-waisted pants. And here, let me even show you right now. I thought that was a really cute look. So that I think is really nice. Love that. So it's comfy. It's soft. It really is. I don't find it itchy, but this is not like a comfy sweater. I'm not going to sit around and read a book in this sweater, though I wish I lived that life, whatever that would be. But yeah, it's the only reason being how open this is. Again, it feels extremely secure. This is not going to fall off of me, but it's not the comfiest. Like, again, I'm not going to like make coffee and call somebody and like take the dog for a walk probably in this sweater. It's too dressy for that. Let's go on to the next, shall we? Next up, we've got another sweater. This for me was love at first sight. I love this sailor collar. The stripes, I love stripes like this on a sweater. Ugh, can't get enough. So this is Sandro. I'm generally a fan of Sandro and I think they do good work. Their stuff is always very nice quality and it looks expensive, which I personally think is somewhat important when you're doing stuff like this. I think if this looks inauthentic, it can read as costumey. And it depends on how you style it, how it looks on you, all of that, of course. But for me personally, I don't tend to want the super cheap version of this. I would rather find this or something like it for a great deal. So here is this. I do think it is so cute. Again, I think you could get into somewhat costumey territory relatively easily. So if you're looking for something that's the easiest thing to style, I'm not sure if this is it. But if you're looking for a cool statement, then this is it. 100% wool. Oh, I looked at that for so long. I'm gonna cut a bunch of that out. That took me half my life to find out that this was 100% wool, and I could have just guessed. What is this? I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot to read in there. So if you just want something good to read, you could rent this one. I actually think this would be really great as sort of a transitional piece pre-summer or right at the tail end of summer going into fall. I love this kind of aesthetic for that time of year. But yeah, it's got wider sleeves, which is kind of nice. So if you don't want your sleeves like this one isn't, so that's lovely. On me, it is a little bit itchy. Again, I think that I might want to layer something under it, or again, just not wear it forever. Yeah, it's a true navy and fantastic. It's fantastic quality. I'm a big fan of Sandro. If you haven't worn Sandro stuff before, I truly would highly recommend it. I think they do a great job. So that's this one. Let's see the next. Pants. So obviously we've seen a lot of separates so far. I like renting separates. I find them to be very wearable. I love renting dresses as well. But that is something when I talk to people still about Rent the Runway. And again, it's been years since I've been using the service. Lots of people, and you may be one of these people, understandably think that it's mostly special occasion wear. And obviously you can see it is not. I mean, every day is a special occasion, but obviously these separates are not cocktail attire, right? Like, I guess you could wear this to a wedding, and I'm sure there are plenty of weddings where this would be perfect, but it's not all wedding clothes, you know what I mean? And so these are all great. Lots of these things are great for daytime work. These I've actually rented before in a different colorway. So these are Marissa Webb Collective. I've rented they're sort of a burgundy wine kind of color. This is definitely an olive. It's a very true sort of olive. And I think it's reading that way, reading as such on the camera. But yeah, it's an olive. If it's looking kind of taupey or something, I would say it definitely has a green undertone. So this is more of an olive than a taupe. How many times can I repeat that? This is olive, you guys. It's olive. It's not taupe. It's similar to taupe, but it's not. It's olive. So here these are. Instead of switching my camera setup here for consistency, I'm gonna pop in a video with some voiceover for you right now. They're a nice length. I'm quite tall. I'm between 5'9" and 5'10", and they're a great ankle length. And yeah, these are comfy. I find them to fit very true to size. Really nice, maybe a tiny bit on the small side, but they're stretchy. And then you have the belt. So if you ended up getting something that was a little too big, you could definitely cinch it a bit with the belt. And if they're a little too small, they're a little stretchy, so that's nice. With my hips, I would say there's more room in the hips here than I am filling out. So if you are hippier than I, you would be just fine in this. Throughout the back, the butt is great. Throughout the waist is great. On me, these are like a true high waist, which is hard to come by. So on the outside, it's this faux leather. But on the inside here, it's like a fuzzy material. So they aren't lined, but they are. You know what I mean? It's like a double-faced kind of thing. And so the only part in the pant that I feel that sweaty faux leather thing is in the knee. That's the only time I feel it. Everywhere else doesn't have that. So these are hugely amazing in my book because of that. Next up, we have this dress from Tory Burch, and I love Tory Burch. I think that if I could only wear one designer ever again for the rest of my life, I might pick Tory Burch. So favorite? I don't know, maybe. But just so that you know, I am highly biased towards Tory Burch. So I put this in this shipment thinking, I love Tory, I'll love this dress, whatever. I pulled it out of this bag and I fell madly in love with this print. I love this. I love this. And I love it on this dress. It's a carousel theme. So there's like a zebra, this demon, I should just leave it at that. There's a zebra, there's a demon, there's a giraffe. These are fabric covered buttons in the same fabric. Love that. So I would say this fits true to size. The size that was available was a size too large for me, and this is a size too large for me. So when I buy it, I would probably size down. But I did wonder, and I've had this with Tory Burch dresses before. I have one in my own collection that's like this, that I also have in a size too big because I found a great deal. When they have this, you can cinch it a bit. So I basically just took it down to my size that way. And then look, perfect, as good as if it were actually my size. And I like this little tie. I think you could definitely sort of hide this little tie and put a different belt on if you wanted, but you wouldn't have to. It's very cute. It's got pockets. It is so light, airy, breezy. I will insert, because again, camera set up this way, I will insert another video with some voiceover right now so that you can see the length of it. It is a pretty true T length, and the fabric wears wonderfully. I am loving the short sleeve. It's nice. It's a very flattering short sleeve. Like, it's not like up here, which I think would look more casual. This looks so classy. This dress is money, and I love everything about it. These are earrings. I actually bought these. I had my eye on these. I rented them with the intention of seeing if I wanted to buy them, and I did want to buy them. So I did. And I got a great deal. So here they are. So they are actually Oscar de la Renta, which I would say Oscar de la Renta, they are probably my favorite designer earring maker. Their statement earrings are obviously a true statement. They are very, very cool, very whimsical and interesting. Let me take these off so that I can put these on. These are so cool. I love circular, sorry about my manicure. Go on to Instagram, we vote for what color I'll be wearing, and I'm due to redo them tomorrow morning. So you can go and vote, decide what I wear this week. So these are actually clip-ons. I would be remiss if I did not say that. They are clip-ons. They are very light. Very, very light. These are like little clouds and they're comfy. I know clip-ons can be very divisive for people, but these, if you are going to try some that you like, I think they would be Oscar de la Renta. So I can't count and forgot one item. So before I do my outro, I will show you this that I would never pair with this dress, but we're going to put it on with this dress because I'm going to do the outro in this dress. So this is Rachel Zoe. There's a great price on this if you want to buy it right now. Just a PSA. If you go on there, you can get this for a great deal. Anyhow, it is a bomber jacket. I really like this. I'm not generally a bomber jacket kind of person. That's not a silhouette that I have traditionally gravitated towards, but I've had them on my mind recently and wanted to try one. And this one seemed like a great option. And it is. It is really warm. Even just wearing it this long in front of my light, I am hot. So it does its job. But yeah, it's got this beautiful pattern. And then these are fantastic buttons. These are actually like a metal, and they work really great. I would say this definitely fits true to size. And it is just so cute. So if you're a bomber jacket kind of person, or you, like me, want to try one out without the risk of owning it forever in case you don't love it, try this one because I think you might love it. And yeah, again, it's on super sale if you buy it right now because it's been on the site for a little while and they tend to phase out older things. Though, even with that being said, perfect condition. This looks like you just picked it off of the shelf at the boutique. It really does. I find that Rent the Runway is pretty cutthroat about taking things out of rotation as soon as they don't look basically new or like gently worn. Like, this is fancy consignment store level of wear at the most. This, so cute. Okay, on to the outro. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Those are all the items in this current shipment. I will get another shipment this month and I will review it for you as well. So if you have your eye on any of these items or just want some recommendations of items, be sure to tune in and you can hear how I felt about them. If you have any additional questions about any of these items or the service in general, please do leave a comment below. I would be happy to help, and I'm sure other viewers would be happy to help as well. So let me know if you do sign up for Rent the Runway, or if you're already a member, if you've rented any of these or what you do end up renting. I'm very curious. So again, be sure to follow me on LTK on Instagram, like this video, subscribe, just click as many buttons as possible. Click every single button that you see, and I will see you next time. We have videos every Monday. I am currently doing Vlogmas, or I'm trying, so time will only tell how well I do. But I might have a video for you as soon as tomorrow. So be sure to just subscribe for that. And thanks so much for hanging out with me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.